This is one big part of our history that is stalling our growth, and it got us stopping from being the people and the race and the culture that we are. Because let's be honest, like we're the most contagious race on the planet. You know, nothing, no other race has been mimicked, mined for its culture, uh, exploited more than the black people of America. So we have all the characteristics that set us apart from everything. And the reason and the way that we're hated, everything's prophesized, everything's biblical. So it's in God's plan in His design. But until we embrace and realize how we're still being exploited and we exploit ourselves, is why we not overcoming the hump as a people. Because the biggest key factor is that we don't really know who we are, and then when we are told who we are, we we can't grasp our mind around it and accept it, and that's our biggest hump as in overcoming as a people. Once we grasp the concept that maybe what we was told and what we was taught about ourselves, which kind of breaks us as a people. We sold ourselves into slavery, and we're animals and we savages, and we're gonna continue to carry ourselves and do it until we think outside the box and stop looking at ourselves as inferior as a people, and understand, and maybe understand we went through what we went through because it's prophesied and it was biblical. But for us to overcome it, we have to realize or think, uh, not go off of what we taught, but how we actually feel, and know that there's a greater design and we're greater than we actually make ourselves to be, because we're made to be hated throughout society. There's no people that's hated as most throughout this land, throughout this world, more than the African American, the black people, and what black people. Period. I ain't gonna put out every is racism on all, but like I said, these same people that was taken through slave trade, and when it gets down to biblical, are gonna be casted away. They're gonna be placed in all corners of the earth. So the hate is worldwide because we're everywhere. But until we grasp the concept, but maybe that we could be the Hebrew people, the Israelites, and then embrace that and think that it's possible instead of being a broken race and culture and feeling like we're inferior. We're never going to get over that racial hump, and until we stop with the self hate and embracing who we are or who we could be, we're never gonna get nowhere. You see negative shit. I mean, because it should be, and this ain't even about black or white. Everything should be one love. You know what I'm saying? But you can't exploit yourself and make yourself like you gotta love yourself. So we have to, anything that is basically anything downgrading us as a people, making us look bad. I don't care if it was a fight with your two cousins or two dudes from the west side. Even though it's not good, quit putting it out there and making it acceptable to the world to see us as those type of people. You know what I'm saying? Stop world starring and looking for trying to get that video or gassing up a situation, or what they call it. Stop egging on. Trying to get a fight just so you can record it with your phone, and then at the same time exploiting your own people and making them look less than what they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's one of the biggest identity thefts, which has broke us because we really, to a certain degree, don't know who we are, and we're told that we're this, but you can't trust what the motherfucker told you, that actually took you. You know what I'm saying? That put you in slavery. They tell you that you're African. You gonna believe the motherfucker that put you in slavery? So what if we was never Africans? and we was Hebrew people, we was Israelites. I mean, which is still the northeast of Africa. So to a certain degree, we have African descent. But what if we was Negroes? We was a different type of people. The land is broke down to different type of people, and and this is where it gets biblical because if in the Bible when it talks about the people of the land return back to Israel, and that's the prophecy, and then it'll be fulfilled, and every like prophecy would be fulfilled if the people that held down Israel, that claimed that they are the Hebrews and the Jews, were back in the land. If you're a religious person and we're gonna go biblical, the prophecy would be fulfilled. But there's 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 parts of the prophecy in the Bible that hasn't ended yet or hasn't came because it's not the correct people. And maybe the same people that hate each other, that exploit each other, that embrace more negative than positive, if they don't know who they are and know, like it's the identity theft. We don't really know who we are. And I could go on and on with this video, but I'm gonna leave it there, and that's just this is my rant. This is how I feel because, like I said, I get on Facebook and all I see is just, I mean, like I've been doing the research myself. So when I put it out there, like I'm just like I get the information, I research it, and this is how I feel about it. But let me cast it into the world and see what my cousins, my family, my friends that or are of black descent, if they can look at it, analyze it, and even think it's possible. And I just dropped a few Jews online, and none of them have got a like. Maybe one person, but I know I real recognize real, one or two people, but for the majority, if I put up a status about some fuck shit or some negative shit, I get like. But when I put something that possibly could be and be something like beneficial to my people, is open my eyes. It gives me a different outlook and perception of things. But nobody even takes a chance to be like, black people in America are the chosen people, are the Israelites. But they can't. It's not even a question. As a people, we don't even think that's possible. Like, and that says a lot. But it's in the design, and we were set up from the beginning of why we here in America right now to actually think that way. You know what I'm saying? It started with Africans sold other Africans into slavery. So we're broken as a people until we wake up and realize and it can accept the possibility that we are different. We are not who we're taught to be. We'll never know. But that's my rant. I'm gonna wrap it up because I keep going.